Hello everyone, how's it going? I know it's been a while since I've done an anime review, but today we're going to be talking about the anime Dandadan. I'm going to give you my true, raw, honest opinion of what I thought about the show. So let's get into this video. Okay, so let's talk about this show. First of all, let's get into the characters. Momo Ayase, I love her. I love her. She is a baddie. She is headstrong. She is everything that I expected her to be in this show. But my poor girl needs justice for what be happening to her in this show, which I will get into later in this video. But let's move on to the next main lead, Okarun. He is adorable. I love him. Like, I have nothing bad to say about him. He is like your typical shonen, shy, nerdy type boy that has like the sweetest kind heart that makes you fall in love with them. Now let's get into the plot. So Okarun, he believes in aliens. Momo Ayase, she believes in ghosts. Neither one of them believes in what each other believes in until they find out that both are actually real. And y'all, when he met Turbo Granny, I was hollering because this episode went left so quick. You have Ayase trying to get away from some robots that's trying to SA her, and then you have Okarun that's running for his life trying to keep Granny Turbo from taking his nuts. I did not expect all this to happen in episode 1, and the robots is what creeped me out the most because I was like, what do you mean you're gonna do what? But then she awakens her powers and she's like kicking ass, y'all. She's kicking butts. I'm like, let's go. And after I found out the significance of why Turbo Granny came through the phone and basically saved Momo Ayase, it had me in tears because I was like, what do you mean this old spirit? She was really protecting these young girls. But overall, I love Turbo Granny, and I love the fact that she's basically become family with them now, and I cannot wait to see more of her as the seasons continue. Moving on to Granny Psycho, which is Momo Ayase's grandmother. When I tell you, when I'm her age, I hope to still look that sexy too. She is such a vibe. I love everything about her. Another thing that I love about this anime is Okarun's and Momo Ayase's relationship, like their whole dynamics, how they work together and they use teamwork to help each other is just a match. And the way he literally roughed up one of his classmates because he said something inappropriate about Momo Ayase, I was like, yes, Okarun, yes. Like Dandadan, it just doesn't have comedy in it. It also sneaks in some sweet, wholesome moments, which I enjoy very much. Moving on to the next character, Ira. When I tell y'all that I did not expect this sad moment from her, basically her whole episode, when we meet her in this series, she is kidnapped by this ghost spirit called Acro Silky. This episode was so deep and so dark that I was like, how can you put this in this show? Like, I am bawling my eyes out. And like, we didn't even get a chance to find out what exactly happened to Acro Silky's daughter. Like, did she get sold into the black market? That's all I can think of, but that episode had me crying, y'all. Overall, I really enjoy Ira's character, and I enjoy the fact that she basically become like family to them, and she hangs out with them. They're like the Three Musketeers now. And speaking of Three Musketeers, we have another side character that we got introduced to, Gigi. Gigi's character, I did not expect him to be such a cornball. Like, why they do this to him? He did not look like he was gonna be a cornball. He's Momo Ayase's first crush, actually, from childhood, and I did not expect him to be such a goofball. And I thought it was so cute that Okarun tried everything in his power to stand out to Ayase after Gigi made it, because he's like, okay, this is her childhood crush. What if she still has feelings for him? After we met Gigi's character, that was basically it for this season. Episode 12 was a wrap. And can we also talk about the cliffhanger of episode 12? How can they leave us on a cliffhanger like that? That disturbing cliffhanger. And what is it with our girl Momo Ayase always about to get SA'd? I don't like that. That's the only thing I don't like about this show. But overall, this show went by so quick to the point where I definitely have to pick up the mangas to read it, because I was like, what do you mean there's only 12 episodes and we're done already? Dandadan definitely did a whole 360 and exceeded what I thought it was going to be about after watching episode 1, because I was so creeped out about it, but it's like it drew me in, like it won me over. But what do you guys think about the show? Let me know in the comments, and thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.